Welcome to leave.
As she applies more pressure, the jet builds sufficient velocity and thus becomes coherent. A larger aperture increases a fluid jet's flow rate, meaning more fluid is passed through the hull per unit of time. The greater the flow rate and velocity, the more force the jet imparts. Okay, that's your science. How about a little test? Question 1. How does velocity affect a jet's coherence? Like that. The expanding bubbles of carbon dioxide in fizz create a pressure of around 90 pounds per square inch, resulting in a high-velocity jet. So here, it's fast and fairly coherent, but as pressure drops and the jet slows, it becomes less coherent, just like I become after I've had a couple of glasses. Question 2. How can you increase the flow rate of a jet? Well, as luck would have it, over in Germany, a man is probing this very question by tapping a beer barrel. Currently, there is a small aperture and the flow rate remains relatively low. Relative, that is. To now. Yes, bigger hole, greater flow rate, wetter pants. Question 3. Two factors increase the force imparted by a fluid jet. One factor is flow rate, but can you remember the other? Well, there's only one place to find out.
Hi.
Where recruits abide by strict rules.
Aumenta Mitacoro. Aumenta Mitacoro. Aumenta Mitacoro.
The second factor affecting force is velocity. Injecting the water jet at high velocity takes a lot of force.
Olen Cyrus. Olen Cyrus. Olen Cyrus.
On faith. Please don't try this yourself. Academy dismissed.
Hi.
Recent evidence suggests that our primate ancestors were masters at leaping from tree to tree.
Leave.
Less trees to practice on these
Top fans.
young jumpers have come
Welcome to Live Shots. Welcome to Live Shots. Welcome to Live Shots.
dangerous idea, and here's the science to show why. Most tables are sturdy enough for serving dinner, but may not have a high enough material strength to support his mass, and the rapid deceleration caused by the landing. Worse still, jumping onto an area away from the support means it acts like a lever and requires less force to brake. And even
Leave
this may not offer his feet enough friction to
Top
counteract
fans.
today's momentum, in which case
Live Top fans. Welcome to Live Shots. Remember to your guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines.
Prohibition was the best thing that ever happened to
Oh
them.
no.
This is where they made all their money. It allowed them to move across the country, get into all kinds of different rackets. These gangsters were providing booze for the general public. So they were giving people what they wanted. And it happened two different ways. One, you would make it out in the woods, or you'd make it somewhere. Get to where it was consumed during Prohibition.
Live
Not all of that rum running worked out. Sometimes the cargo ended up on the bottom of the sea.
Top fans.
It's got to
Be
tell the
the
story
first
of a shipwreck
by the
in
show.
the 1920s.
Well, that's cool. So a lot of our aquariums tell stories. We've done, basically imaginarium.
TV câble, canal 13 LD.
Welcome to Live Shots.
6h à 6h25.
Welcome to live chat.
Was it my word? Was I mad? Was it Jack? Did he yell?
Just relax. Nobody yelled. Jack just was calling to make sure you were getting better. Yeah, she's fine.
Dude, all your hands up the left. Let's let her go.
Goodbye, Godspeed. Not so fast, was I just stopped by and said, you're not a real doctor.
Oh, thank God.
You're not dying, Hope. You're gonna live a long, healthy life with me.
Okay. Hi, Joey. It's Rachel. I am free tomorrow night. Yeah, sure, I can bring some sandwiches.
Fazla. Welcome to live chat.
So sorry.
Welcome to live chat.
Can we talk about your skin? Unfortunately, this dark area is a tumor.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Mike.
Don't do that. Don't call me Michael. You think I'm gonna die?
What happened?
Shut up.
You killed my brother, you asshole!
Navigable, canal, Nice, Putonen HD, Latela 2022. 9, Jim HD. 8, 7, TV5 HD, une bien qualité remontée. De 6h à 6h50.
Calm feel to it. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
I live in Joensuu, Finland.
Yeah.
I live in Joensuu, Finland.
I can't believe I'm actually sitting in the garden of the house on Fournier Street. Your kind of choice of paint colours is truly exceptional. That's inspirational to me. People who keep things the way that they're supposed to be. I mean, you
TV4. 9, 10, Putonen HD, Latela 2022, de 6h. 11, TLC.
Welcome to live chat.
De 5h55 à 6h.
Welcome to live chat. Welcome to live chat.
13, LDV La Valade. 14, Héros HD. 15, Free HD avec Vario Mestari de 6h15 à 7h05. TV câble. 17, National Geographic HD, Science of Stupide de 6h à 6h25.
piuttosto ampia, considerando che siamo al centro della città.
Marcia and her team are excavating in the grounds of the 15th century palace right next door to Vatican City, the home of the popes for more than 600 years. The Holy Order that owns the palace is renovating the gardens.
Not yet.
Archaeologists a one-off opportunity
Not
to
yet.
for the very first time before the site is filled in and built over. 90% of ancient Rome remains undiscovered.
We need about 100.
This area of central Rome
It is
was
100.
owned by the family of Nero.
Imarato. It is 100.
Ormai da 30 anni a stare in cantiere rimane l'attività che mi emoziona di più.
The very first test dig here exposes two mammoth broken marble columns.
We have found this column so-called African marble, and the other one is Cipollino.
Archaeologist Alessio de Cristofaro
Yes, Imaran.
identifies ancient
Yes, Imaran.
hence
Imaratko.
structure
Yes, Imaran.
15th century palace.
After finding the columns,
Leave top fans. Welcome to leave chat.
Shovel by shovel,
Welcome to leave chat.
floors of a huge Roman era
Welcome to leave chat.
section suggests it was an imperial structure, but which emperor built it? The team needs to pinpoint the exact date of construction. Archaeologist Filippo Salamondi
Come vedete?
finds strange markings on one of the brick slabs.
È su due righe.
Ok, che cosa si legge?
La prima lettera secondo me è una P.
Allora, aspetta.
These are brick stamps. Each one bears the name of the master brickmaker who made it, and sometimes his apprentice or servant, to prove ownership of building materials.
Potrebbe essere però integriamolo in Priscus.
Ok,
In seconda riga invece si legge Domizi
ok,
e poi Apri.
ok.
Investigators have found and catalogued thousands of brick stamps. When compared with other records, they can provide accurate construction dates.
Andiamo a vedere se lo troviamo. Ok, poi torniamo e facciamo le foto. Va bene.
If Marcia and Filippo can match their stamp to an existing one, it could help them date this mystery structure.
Allora, cerchiamo sul database.
Maybe it comes at 9.
The names show up
Maybe.
in the database, matching with a craftsman
Maybe it comes.
who worked for a brickmaker, Domitius
Who or she?
C'è un segno di Priscus sicuramente.
The information stored on the brickmakers gives the team a date range.
Sicuramente siamo dopo il 39. Muore nel 59.
È più plausibile che sia da riferire a Nerone piuttosto che a Caligola.
Esatto.
Nero was one of Rome's most prolific and extravagant builders. His drive led to some of Rome's most remarkable innovations. His creations include a vast palace called the Golden House, with a private boating lake
I am live.
surrounded by enormous gardens and overlooked by a bronze statue of himself that stood 100
Welcome to leave chat.
Nero displayed his
Welcome to leave chat.
creations that now sit as enduring symbols of his infamous reign. In Nero's hometown, Antium, Darius heads to the seafront to search for evidence of the young Nero's public works.
It is absolutely amazing how these structures are still standing. They're right here in contact with salt water for millennia.
Antium is mentioned in the works of the famous Greek geographer Strabo, writing 50 years before Nero.
Strabo calls this Antium Alimenos.
Antium Alimenos means Antium without harbour. Suggesting
Welcome
that
to
if this
leave
place
chats.
there was no significant
Welcome to leave chats.
for good in Nero's reign.
So all along here, right here in the water, you have these big dumps of Roman concrete. And the facing of the concrete walls is with fired brick.
Roman concrete, championed by Nero in many of his structures, could set underwater and heal itself from small cracks. It lasted for centuries, the perfect material for grand empire building.
Nero wants something more definitive, so he wills it. I'm going to have, in this town, something much more magnificent.
Hi,
Just as
Ricardo.
utilitarian structures, we're talking
Shalko,
we're associating with
Ricardo,
the
Shalko.
birthplace of Nero.
Hi.
The ruins in the water here once formed part of a concrete pier half a mile long at the western edge of the ancient Roman port of Antium. Emperor Nero commissioned this enormous harbour, eventually finished in 60 CE, as a stopping point for trade ships heading north to Rome. Every vessel and its crew to use the port would witness the grand opulence of his seafront palace. The construction wasn't just about elevating Nero's birthplace.
Welcome to live chat. Welcome to live chat. Welcome to live chat.
More armor along the coast, it just made sense.
Nero was shaping the empire in his own image, using huge projects like this.
When we think about the building revolution, the brick-based concrete, the vaulting, it's all really taking off under Nero.
Far from being the villain we know today, Nero received praise for his early reign. A later emperor, Trajan, even referred to Nero's first 5 good years. But Rome was known for its innovations across its entire reign, not just Nero's. 130
Welcome to live chat.
archaeologists unearthed a Roman bath built in the 2nd century BCE, preserved in time by the eruption of Vesuvius over 200 years later.
Good morning. Buongiorno. Come state? Everything fine? Yeah, yesterday we.
German archaeologist Monica Trooper first came to Pompeii aged 15 on a family holiday. It sparked the fascination of a lifetime.
I always wanted to excavate here. This has been the dream site to excavate. I really like digging in the earth and cleaning things. I do not like cleaning things at home, but I like cleaning things on archaeological sites.
Monica's team is on a mission to explore the hidden world of the Roman bathhouse.
And as always, we are running out of time. There's still so much to do.
Welcome to live chat.
A visit to the baths was part of
Welcome to live chat. Welcome to live chat.
Bathers would first remove their clothing, then smear their skin with olive oil. The bathing session began with exercise to work up a healthy sweat. Romans didn't use soap. Instead, they scraped off the oil, sweat, and dirt with a tool called a strigil. Then bathed in rooms at different temperatures, heated by a hypogorst, a marvel of Roman engineering. Hot air from a furnace circulated under the floor and between the walls to heat rooms up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Pompeii's stadium baths were in use for around 200 years before Vesuvius's eruption froze them in the state we see today.
Mikä voisi mennä pieleen? Tuo uusista. Haluatko välttää painajaisen e-kotitehtäväsi? Rakennuskatastrofi. Uudet jaksot. National Geographic.